everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to watch the 6th episode of Nisekoi. So, last episode we had the swimming pool be a big focus, getting to see all of our girls in swimsuits. Some people were really wanting to make the most of that, right? In the case of Chitoge, we actually had to see her in 2 different swimsuits. We had the school swimsuit and a full-on bikini, so probably the MVP of the episode in that respect. But yeah, let's jump into this episode and see see exactly how things go. 3, 2, 1, play. Seems like another lovely day. Her fancy lunchbox bento. Oh wow, even more fancy than I thought. Oh, that actually does look pretty good. Yeah, not your typical school bento. That's kind of a secret. Your bento kind of contradicts your narrative. Yeah, not the typical Josum. Yeah, it's a lot easier to pronounce. I will continue to call her Chitoge. Everyone enjoying that slice of life moe anime in that corner of the room. Yeah, it definitely could have been worse. You can't blame everything on the protagonist. Oh, does she really not know that until now? Nobody bothered to tell her. He is no Hitara, he is... He's Ichijo. I don't know where I was going with that. But he gets things done when he needs to. Yeah, don't bully. Works very hard, you know. You could apologize, I don't know. That's a crazy idea, but... Because he saved you. Because he does a lot for you. You're the reason he can't be with the girl he actually wants to be with. I can think of a few reasons. And you're just in general quite mean to him on a daily basis. You can factor that in too. My cat is on my lap, that's why I look down like that. He's like a 20-pound cat, so I can't exactly forget the fact that he's on my lap. But it's a work in progress. Chitoge will over time see more and more of his good qualities. In her mind, he'll graduate from being hitare to, below average to above average. It's a process. Still thinking about that bento. You just want to befriend whatever person in your class has a bento like that, so they can share it with you. Oh, that's a pretty good card there. Borrowing and lending, I think that's it. So, let's see how this goes. Do your best. You know, when you saved me and stuff, you couldn't have forgotten. There's no way you could just forget that. And they're just watching the whole time. I don't think we're on the same page. Okay. Well, there wasn't any chance we had this being a fun, friendly scene. And then they probably just heard that anyway, so. You're ruining it, man. I mean, it's already been ruined. Yeah. That was the only way that was ever going to end after he brought that up. Are we going to really try this until we get it right? Well, he's so injured from the last time. That everything about that shot there was pure tsundere. Are we gonna get like another hand for the other face or the other cheek? Gotcha. That's how we got to this. Thank you for connecting those dots. It's nothing more entertaining than seeing a tsundere try to be nice. Just be grateful. You have to really be, especially considerate and gentle when dealing with a tsundere. That's a nice pose. The wind really makes it. Getting closer. I don't think he does. That couldn't possibly be true. He's always worried about you. Yeah, not on the same page. She's happy she didn't dead or drown and die. Oh no. Yeah, as long as you get to live, I mean. Uh... phrasing. Like they translate diaton in two different ways in the same scene. Yeah, now we're starting to realize. Talking about two very different things. From his perspective, you brought it up. So is that the final take? Being a moron doesn't mean he's not worthy of gratitude. Oh? Gonna talk about the relationship? Asking the important questions. How are you gonna navigate this one? Well, sure, not both of them, though. Maybe Onodeta in secret. Okay, she really just straight up told them both. Well, that is a bold move. At least I no longer get to lie to him. I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, she knows that that means he's now available to her. If only you knew. You know, you might as well tell them the whole truth at this point. You're a mafia girl. In fact, I don't know how you tell a partial part of the truth of that situation. But because the mafia yakuza thing is kind of integral to the reasoning why they're faking dating. Yeah. Okay. We've got her in offensive mode now. Which you go well because we know he likes her. I mean, God, she's cute. Just whisper into his ear and you'll have him, I assure you. She in particular is hard to understand. Don't worry about it. It's a good question. She may be closer than you think. Is he going to create a crocodile? Or an alligator? Also, we're going to lose our pendant here. Don't tell me he's not going to notice that he dropped it. You did pick it up, right? I'm worried that you didn't pick it up. Did he really just realize that? Because he saved your life. There's just no pleasing you, is it? Because it's a normal thing to do. Can't let his fake girlfriend drown. Oh my god. Uh, that actually seriously gave me chills. I mean, she did it in English too. That really caught me off guard. Holy shit, that. Damn, that actually. That was some real Doki Doki there on my hand. Because her pronunciation was actually pretty good. I mean, I really was not ready for that. I kind of want to play that clip again. In fact, I definitely will after I'm done with this reaction. That was just so unexpected. That, and yeah, he did drop it. I mean, he didn't pick it up. Good question. I mean, he's a protagonist is the real reason, but I'm curious what you'd have to say. Yeah, don't ask her. But yes, being a protagonist, being a nice guy that gets you out the ladies and visual novels especially. Okay, giving you two some alone time. And she bolted out of there. Well, good luck. Now you know that he's available. Go get on the offensive. We don't have to jump straight into confessing. You could, like, just, maybe just ask him to a movie or something. As just friends, if you're more comfortable starting that way, and then build up over time. You don't say. Maybe she has a cold. Okay, physical contact. Don't burn the poor boy. And she's the one that's trying to confess, and he's the one that's more panicky. That he's silly. Got him. Well, we've upgraded to hand-holding, making pretty good progress. Now just stick your key in a slot. If you had it. Is she actually gonna do it? I doubt it, but she's trying. Got like one word left. Ski. Or Daisuke, just Suki. I got like one letter left. One symbol. I guess it's one way to interrupt a confession. Jesus. Could have murdered somebody with that. We just had the key left. That's all she had left to say. She had the entirety of the sentence already said, except for the key. The key and Suki. Yeah, mission failed. Have to abort. Try again next time. We'll have a take 2 and a take 3 of her confession. After that, I'd be happy to just get out of there with your life. It's funny because there's two different reasons to be Doki Doki in that scene. Yeah, it almost seemed like that way, huh? She basically spelled it out for you, all but one letter. And you still doubt it? Seriously, it was the exact stereotypical confession line except for the tiny little bit. Anybody could have figured that out with her behavior, but not our protagonist. Because something like her liking him and confessing to him could never happen to him. I wouldn't really blame her for that. She got pretty close until she was almost murdered. Oh, damn. That's a bit harsh. Jeez. Getting Hitoriboshi flashbacks now. It's a little bit frustrating from the viewer's perspective, though, that they both like each other, but it's not connecting. But it can't be that easy. I know it can't be that easy. So are you gonna give it back, or is just finders keepers? I mean, it could be you, so. Very nice room, though. About the size of my whole apartment building. I'm gonna put it on. I assume it's Chitoge. Come give you the pendant. Just, yo, darling, what's up? Got something of yours. But I guess now they're even for the saving. Chain broke. It fell. You somehow didn't notice the weight difference on your neck or the sound on the ground. Didn't notice any of that. Yeah, she did fix it. I had a feeling. Well, he fixed it. I mean, close enough. I didn't think you would do something nice for him. Yeah, I know, right? I was kind of thinking that too. It's so important to me, but I keep losing it. Didn't even notice I'd lost it. Till way later. There we go! I told you were a candidate. We see GTC 2 keys in the opening for a reason. Because you definitely got a key. Oh wow, that's fancy. A what? I didn't catch that first word. Oh, is this a new ED? I mean, it's definitely a new ED. Is she parasailing? Whatever it's called? Low battery. Okay, this is some very interesting visuals in the CD. I mean, same with the other ED, but... Also, that was a new girl, wasn't it? I don't think that's anyone we've seen. I'm pretty sure that's somebody new. I do quite like this CD, actually. Trick Box is the name. Because EDs generally aren't that interesting visually, but this one actually is pretty cool. But there's at least like half a dozen shots that are interesting enough to talk about on there, like just themselves. I mean, I probably won't, but Russian roulette there, you know. Yeah, that was a really cool visual. Or ED rather. Are you gonna see a new girl at the very end, or? Yeah, this might be the new girl here. So she can be like an assassin. That's kind of harsh. He's definitely not deceiving her. Jesus, let us know how you really feel. there's not a huge amount of snuggling between them. What gall. Really insubordinate. Vital clutches. Okay, she's been given a mission. And that's why I saw her in the ED. I assume it's the same person. Oh! And why those again in the ED too? Because she apparently wields one, despite being in Japan, where they are illegal. Okay, that was the 6th episode of Nisekoi. And I almost knocked over my Gatorade bottle. So, yeah, this is a good episode. We see a very nice lunch, very nice bento from Chitoge, which is good. But we also have had her be explained the whole saving thing, right? So she's been kind of put in a position where she should probably thank him because, yeah, generally when somebody saves your life, you should at least give them a thank you. I know, different cultures are different and all that, but I think that's a pretty universal thing, right? So she attempts it. We had like 3 takes, and they didn't go very well. They didn't go very well, A lot of times because Ichijo just jumps to assumptions that aren't true, and she gets mad and retaliates. That was kind of the general pattern of it, right? So she tries, though. That's the important thing. Let's see what else happened. She also told him the truth, because we did have Ichigo mention that, yeah, you could have, one or two close friends to confide in on the situation, and she decided that Ruri and Onodera would be the ones for her, which makes sense. They're essentially the girls that are closest to her, right? So it's definitely important to have Onodera know the truth, because that way she can be a real candidate to, get together with Ichijo, right? Because that's, I always assumed, was the main thing of the show, is that Chitoge and Onodera fight for the spot of being Ichijo's girlfriend. I mean, right now it doesn't seem like Chitoge is particularly interested in that position, but that's because she's, tsundere. She's gotta work up to it, right? You just gotta hope that Onodera doesn't take him before she has a chance to truly understand that she's in love with him as well, right? So, and he lost the pendant. I don't understand how he could lose it. Because that thing has got to weigh a decent amount, and it's like dangling on your neck always. If it suddenly stops dangling on your neck, you gotta feel that, right? Like it's weight that's constantly tugging in front of you. Not to mention, like I said, it would make a sound as it hit that ground. Because that was like a concrete ground or something, right? I think so. It would definitely make a sound. Like, I don't know. Maybe it hit that. I don't know. But she eventually figured out that she was trying to thank him a little bit later. I want to go back to the scene where she says it in English. Yeah, I think it was right about here. I want to listen to it again on my end. Yeah, that pronunciation is so good. Like, I'm still can't believe how good it was. And of course, she just looked really cute in general as she said it. But wow, that was probably the most unexpected thing in the whole episode, was just that well-pronounced, sudden English thank you in that particular scene. But yeah, we also have Ruri trying to push Onodera forward to actually confess to Ichijo, because that's kind of her character, right? Onodera is kind of a nice girl, passive, so she does kind of need somebody to give her that push to have any chance of actually confessing to Ichijo, right? So she obviously serves that purpose. And she does it well, and she almost confessed to him. She got really, really close, and then suddenly we had a terrorist attack. But yeah, luckily nobody really got hurt, because that could have been so much worse. But maybe next time. We don't want to end the friendship with Ruri-chan, so you gotta do it at some point. And Chitoge was one that brought back the pendant. And yeah, I love how she says that. Yo, darling. I want that to be her greeting to him every day, every time. Because that's the best greeting I've ever heard. Yo, darling. What up, my darling? Yo, I brought this over. I even fix it for you, but I won't tell you that because I'm tsundere. So yeah, I enjoyed that more than I probably should have. And we got the new ED with the new girl. At least I'm pretty sure it's a new girl, especially because there was a big gun theme in the ED, and the new girl after the ED had a gun. So that's my amazing logic building skills right there. But it was great ED, and Claud is the one that's basically, what's the word I'm looking for? He's given her the task to deal with the Ichijo situation, because he does not like Ichijo being together with his mistress, Jo-sama. So something's got to be done, and I guess this new girl is the one to do it. Did we get a name? We might have. I don't know if he actually said her name. I don't think so. She might be on the list of characters over here, though. Is it her? Tsugumi Seishiro? That might be her. That's probably her, yeah. Either way, I'm sure we'll get a name next episode. But yeah, she should be interesting. What's especially interesting is that she's a new girl in the show. Because if you remember correctly, we had the previous ED, we had like multiple keys, not just the one for Onodera and Chitoge, but multiple ones. So, and like I thought, the only way that would actually make sense is if we periodically introduce new girls that each had keys, but there's no way any of them would actually be the one. So I don't know. It's still a weird concept to me to do that, but I don't know. We did get further confirmation that Chitoge definitely has the key, has a similar promise with a boy from the past, so definitely at equal status to Onodera as far as possibly being the one that he made the childhood promise to, right? So we'll see how all that goes. Also, he had a mid card of Onodera either putting on or taking off an outfit, which was quite something. Anyway, good episode. I do continue to enjoy the show. I hope you enjoy my reaction to the show, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.